Next we have the next I'm going to show you how we make these tracks. We have the track fabricator. As you can see, now it takes iron ingots, and you can craft any track you want. Each track takes 3 iron ingots. So I've set up a chest full of iron. So let's just take this. It may take a while. Creepy music. Hey, what is up guys, this is Pleasure Games here, bringing you the first ever mod showcase. Now, I did try to do a mod pack survival series, but I found out that I have too short an attention span to actually do that, ADD and all that, because I kept cheating and stuff in creative mode off camera, and so I decided just do mod showcases, mod reviews, all that. Now, what I found for you guys today is called the Roller Coaster mod version 4. Yes, so everyone, I'm sure everyone has wanted to build roller coasters in Minecraft, and they would just grab a minecart, couple pieces of track, and do that. This basically goes into more depth with that, so you can make actual roller coasters. Now, as it is, the mod is very buggy, but I hope that when version 5 comes out, it will be a lot better. So yeah, let's get on there. Let's get on to it. Now, before I even start, actually, I'm not going to show crafting recipes on this one for the sake of video time, because there's not just, rails. Alright, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, and it takes a long time to build roller coasters. So, for the sake of the video, I will not be using crafting recipes. Alright, so we are going to start with the tool items. Alright, so the first thing that we have here is the regular old paintbrush. Here, give me that. Oop. I'm just gonna grab it. Now, this paintbrush allows you to paint your roller coasters whatever color you want, but you can't do it with a plain old paintbrush. What you need is a paint bucket, and there's many types of paint buckets. As I said, I'm not going over the crafting recipes for these. You're just going to have to check out the forum or something like that. So this is paint bucket white. Let's see here, crafting table. So basically, what you could do, I'm just going to show you this one. What you could do is you can combine the paintbrush with whatever color paint bucket you have, and that creates this. So if we go over to our roller coaster over here, I can paint this back white. See? This white. And that's basically just to revert it back. Things do not normally come in color, they come white. So you could use white to basically erase whatever color. You can also paint picket fences, queuing fences, all that stuff. Alright? Alright, let's see here. So let's just get rid of this real quick. The next item that we have is the chain. Now, the chain you could put onto roller coasters to basically lift yourself up and all that. As you can see, I could put chain on any block. Let's say I want to put it right here. Boom, see? Puts chains. And that basically lifts your roller coaster cart up and all that. So that's basically what that's used for. Next up, we have the station. Now, the station block is basically where your minecarts are going to come from, you know, where your roller coaster starts and all that. You place it onto normal tracks, just like chains, and it becomes this station block. Now, I'm going to go over these, but there's these queuing fence gates, and they can basically spawn these roller coaster trains. I'm going to show you that once we go over the rest of the items. Next thing that we have is friction brakes. I don't have any of them on this coaster, but basically what they do is you can put them onto your roller coaster, and they pull your minecart to a stop using friction. Yes. The next thing I have is this track maintenance tool. What this track maintenance tool is used for is it is used to switch around tracks, because tracks do not normally come the way that they do. Like if you're going this way, you know, it'd be like that. You could switch out curves and all that. Now, fences are gonna act the same way as the roller coaster things. They're only gonna be facing a certain way when you start, so you can also switch them around. You know, switch around this corner one and all that. And yeah, that's pretty nice. So that's what the track maintenance tool is. You have it for pretty much infinity. I don't think the durability ever goes down on this version. Next thing that I have is the picket fence. Oh yes, these are all decorations. This is the picket fence. This can be used for placing not just on roller coasters, but any sort of parks or anything like that, you know? It looks great, doesn't it? It's like a white color and all that. And you could paint it too. You could paint it using the paintbrush. That's nice. And so now we have the iron railings. It looks like a fence version of iron bars. I do not have it right here, but that's basically what they look like. See here, you cannot turn them with a maintenance tool. That's one thing. But yeah, it's basically iron fences. Next thing that we have is queuing fences. You've already seen them. You know, you can paint them and all that. It's really nice. That's pretty much all I have to say about them. Next up, we have the queue fence gate. That's what I have on my roller coaster right here. They can only be opened with a redstone sword. So right here, I have a lever next to it, and that can open and close it. Now, here's the thing. You cannot walk through the fence gate at the moment, which is pretty sad, but, you know, it's more for decorations and all that. Yeah. It also does serve another purpose besides just being decorations, and I will show you that once we get over to this coaster. Next up, we have queuing fences. Fence corners, as you can see, you can move them around and all that. And the textures match up perfectly, don't they? It's just great. Next up, we have queue fence square. Doesn't matter where we turn them, it's always the same way, so this really has no effect on them. Next up, we have queue fencing triangles. This can hook up 3 different queuing fence pieces at the same time. Yes, to basically just block it off. Now, these queuing fences are only 1 block high, so you can jump over them. Same with the iron railings and picket fence. They are not 1.5, they are 1. You can jump over them. That's the only bad thing with it. Next up, we have the pads. There are many different pads. There are ambient pads, and, well, what I call ambient pads, and queuing pads. Now, they're all just called paths, but, you know, that's pretty much what they do. So, these are the ambient paths. We have asphalt. We have dusty path. We have parchment path. And we have leafy path. These are all leafy paths. These are all just basic ambient paths. And then we also have the queuing paths, quartz path, sandstone, jungle wood, birch wood, spruce wood, and oak wood. And so yeah, you can also use them for decorations. Now, one problem I do have with them, you cannot turn them. You cannot turn them with the track maintenance tool, so they're always the same way that you put it, and that's the only problem that I really have with these pads. Otherwise, they're a great addition, great for decorations and all that. I just love it. And here we go, the actual roller coaster pieces. As I said, this mod is very big and it would take a while. That's why I don't show crafting recipes. We have the support footer. These are what you put at the bottom of supports, but they do not work well with wooden supports. As you can see, if I just break this one support and put a support footer, it does not work. Yeah, it just does not match up. And we have the steel supports, which go on top of the support footer. So if I grab this, as you can see, oops, it merges just very well. Now, there's one thing that I have to tell you before I go on. When you're painting these steel supports, do not paint the bottom one, alright? That's why they're not painted. Just do not. It will crash your game. It's a bug in it. Just do not paint it. It will crash your game. You can paint any other ones, just do not paint the bottom. I cannot stress that enough. Next we have the wooden supports, which look pretty nice actually. I love it. Yes, I use that for the first hill just to test it out. And here we have the tracks. We have the regular track, the straight track, curved track. It's not technically curved, it's more of a corner, but you know, it's curved in Minecraft standards. We have the slope up track. Basically what this does is it has a straight and then it creates a slope. Yes. Then we have the slope trap. Track, and it's basically just a straight slope. It's great. Then we have the slope down track. As you can see, it starts with the slope, and then the slope smooths down into a straight track again. That's basically how you get to the top of hills. Yep. We have the loop track. It is a loop-de-loop made out of a bunch of straight tracks. It looks very odd, but kinda cool at the same time. Now, be aware that the loop-de-loop and the heartline do not work in this version. They will just stop your carts, as you can see when we ride it, alright? So that's the loop-de-loop. Heartline roll, it's that. It's basically a giant corkscrew. It's pretty nice too, but a little strange looking. Next we have the next I'm going to show you how we make these tracks. We have the track fabricator. As you can see, now it takes iron ingots, and you can craft any track you want. Each track takes 3 iron ingots. So I've set up a chest full of iron. So let's just take this. It may take a while. Creepy music. Let's see here. Let's get rid of this. So let's say I'm just gonna put a full stack in here. Let's say I want 1 straight track. Let's see here. Oops. Oh well, a slope track. A corner track. You know, let's say I want a loop-de-loop in my roller coaster too. As you can see, they all take. Well, hold up. How much does that take? That takes 10. Loop-de-loop takes 10. How much does the heartline take? It takes 12. Dang, heartline's bigger, alright? This would take 3 as well. All of the regular tracks take 3, but the loop-de-loop and heartline take more. Yes, and so, what do I have? I do not have craft. Well, I do not have this. So, yeah, that's basically how the track fabricator works. We also have this track designer, which is a work in progress. The mod creator says that he will fix it in version 5. He/she, I'm sorry, I don't know if it is. Sorry if you're a girl, didn't mean to offend you. Alright, so with this, it's basically, you can easily create roller coasters. WASD to move around, page up and page down to move up, oops. Page up and page down to move up and down. I forgot, okay, page up, page down, yes. Q and E to rotate, Shift W to look up, Shift S to look down. And basically, this will help you easily make roller coasters. Now, there is different modes, but there's only place as of right now, and you could place these asphalt pads as kind of an example. But in version 1.5, this will be fixed and all that, you know. And so, yeah, you press escape to back out of it. Next up, we have track storage. This will hold all of your tracks. It's basically a chest for tracks, but you can only hold tracks. See, if I put this track maintenance tool in it, I can't. It'll hold your tracks very easily. Next, we have the roller coaster train, which is like a minecart, but it looks a whole lot cooler, as you can see when we check this out. Alright, so let's see this roller coaster that I built. Alright, so I'm walking in, you know, I could go through the queue line. It's actually pretty neat looking, right? Great decorations. The roller coasters look beautiful too, for Minecraft, you know. And we got this queue line with fence gates and all that. Now let me show you what happens if you place a fence gate next to a station and power it. Alright? Boom, it spawns in a roller coaster train. Oops. Do not pay attention. Do not, I need a station, station, there you are. Yes, do not pay attention to that. But that's basically what happens if you power one of these gates over a station block. It'll do that. So, and just remember, you cannot walk through it. It's more for decoration purposes. So let's try out this roller coaster. As you could tell, the cart looks really nice. Yes, and that's pretty much it. The cart does look really nice. Now, there are some glitches that I hate. I have serious problems with. going up and down is like really fast, and you do not have any momentum after that. Loop-de-loops and heartland rolls do not work either. They're pretty much broken. The cart looks nice though. I really like that. And so, yeah, you do not really need support, so to say, because Minecraft defies all laws of physics. Like, it's weird. But they just look good. And and since there are no wooden tracks, I've just painted this track brown as an example of what you could do. Yes. And that's pretty much it right there. This has been the roller coaster mod. There's nothing else besides that. But if you have enjoyed this, don't forget to slap that like button, favorite it, share it, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!